everybody, welcome back to Fonz Talk Jersey. It is I, Fonz the Falk, your jersey connoisseur here in the wonderful world of YouTube. And yes, we are here back with week 2 of the best uniform matchups throughout the week. Reminder, if you're new here, I do my top 5 games, not talking about the action itself, is strictly on the uniforms. The top 5 best games, uniform matchup-wise, everything. Helmet down to the socks, jersey pants included. I also include one dishonorable mention. A reminder, if you do want to check out week 1, and also if you want to check out the 24 season, 23 season, the link for last week's up there, and the whole playlist, the overall series, is down below. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, week 2, I really didn't have that much expectations for some good uniform matchups, but I gotta say, there was a lot of really good games that had some excellent ones here, and ones that I really wouldn't expect to even be on here, and I'll get to all those. But before I do the top 5 in the dishonorable mention, I like to do like the stats, kind of talk about like which alternate uniforms were used, and kind of like numbers wise. So one team did use just an alternate helmet here, 2 teams did an alternate jersey this week, and 1 team did a throwback set. I wonder which teams made the cut. But you know how it is by now, and if you're new here, well, follow along here. Here's my top 5 uniform matchups from week 2 of the 2025 NFL season, starting off with the dishonorable mention. And dishonorable mention, I'm going with the New England Patriots and Miami Dolphins. The Patriots being the road team wore their home set with the silver helmet, navy jersey, silver pants, and the navy socks. The Dolphins being the home team wore their all-white look, the white helmet, jersey, pants, and socks, white from top to bottom. And look, I know people are going to comment saying this really shouldn't be a dishonorable mention, but out of all the games here, because like a lot of these games were really good, I looked back at this one again, and I kept watching, and I just found myself being like, with this uniform matchup. Partially maybe because I've seen it so many times here, and partially because with the Dolphins, again, the white uniforms are nice, but their aqua home jerseys are just so much better. They just don't wear them as much, and it is kind of disappointing. Now, granted, I get it. You know, they are playing down in South Florida. You have some advantage here with the lighter colors here, but aqua is also a light color. I just never understood that with the Dolphins. I guess I've seen these uniform matchups so many times between the division rivals here, but still, again, it would be good probably any other week. I said I've seen it so many times, and looking back on it again this week, I was just like, I'm not really feeling it. But again, that's because the whole week itself, overall, there was just so many good uniform matchups. Out of all its honorable mentions, really, this was like the only one that I just kept watching and watching, just never found myself to really like. Now let's get to the actual top 5 of the list. Number 5, we're going to go with the Los Angeles Rams and Tennessee Titans. The Rams here, their second appearance, are going with the royal blue helmet, the alternate bone jersey, bone pants, and bone socks, like the off-white kind of color. The Titans here with their navy helmet, the Titans blue jersey debut as the home jersey with the white pants and the Titans blue socks. Now this really shouldn't be on this top 5. I actually was thinking this was going to be a dishonorable mention when I first saw the lineup here, but as I kept watching it, I found myself liking it a lot. And even the case with the Rams jerseys, I didn't like them when they first came out, but I guess slowly but surely they are becoming really good, I guess, depending on who they play here. Something about that off-white set here, that bone color stuff, a lot of people really don't like it. They call it dirty dishwater jerseys, but I kind of like it as an alternate jersey. It is something different. You don't see a lot of NFL teams doing like the off-white color jerseys here, but I actually do like this a lot. And the Titans, I'm not a fan of the uniforms here, but that light blue alternate jersey now is a primary home jersey. I'm glad they did it because it's my favorite of the bunch here. This looked really, really nice together. Compliments here with the helmet match here, because that was really good too. I don't know, something about it, I just found myself really liking it. Number 4, we're going to go with the Monday night matchup of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. The Buccaneers went with their home set despite being the road team with the pewter helmet, red jersey, pewter pants, and the black socks. The Texans, their second appearance here 2 weeks in a row with the deep steel blue helmet, the white jersey, white pants, and white socks, being the home team, but in Texans tradition, which I forgot about, every home opener they go with the all-white look, the white out feel. And look, it is a little bit tiresome seeing teams do the all-white uniforms, but these Texans uniforms are really nice, and the Buccaneers one, it is a classic look here. Something about this helmet matchup was also really good too. Love the Buccaneers jerseys. I love the Texans jerseys, the all new ones too. Their old ones are really good, but the new ones debuted last year looks really good. The side note here with these jerseys, I love the horns on the side here. Again, something different. And the Buccaneers, like I said, is a classic look. Shout out to them for doing the black socks here, having different colors with the socks here for the Texans. Little details like that I like with a uniform matchup. Number 3, we go with the Jacksonville Jaguars and Cincinnati Bengals. The Jaguars going with the black helmet, white jersey, teal pants, and the white socks. The Bengals going with the orange helmet, orange jersey, their alternate orange jersey, the white pants with the orange stripes on the side, and the orange socks. A whole lot of orange here. I'm glad they did with the white pants with this set. There was originally going to be like an all orange set, but I'm glad they did the white pants here, matching it with the teal pants of the Jaguars here. It was like a really nice, colorful matchup, despite a lot of white in between both teams. And the helmet matchup was also pretty good, too. I know the Jaguars are kind of playing it. We want to see them do a rebrand very soon, and hopefully the Prowlers will be a full-time status. But still, they are playing, but it did match up nicely here with the Bengals orange jersey, which I do like a lot, too. overall here, yes, very colorful, but really good, and actually an underrated one. Number 2, we're going to go with the Carolina Panthers and Arizona Cardinals. The Panthers here with the silver helmet, white jersey, the processed blue pants, and the processed blue socks. The Cardinals here, their second appearance here, but the first time in the top 5 here, the standard home look. White helmet, red jersey, red pants, and red socks. I'm really glad the Panthers are doing the processed blue a lot more in the rotation, particularly with the pants and socks here, pairing it with their white jersey. Used to be just with the all blue jersey here, but pairing the pants here with this jersey looks really nice. Again, it is something different. And the Cardinals, look, for some reason, I'm still not a fan of them, but I guess when they go up against certain teams, it looks good here. And in case here with the all red look against the processed blue pants and white jersey for the Panthers, I'm just looking at it now. It looks really good. Again, the Cardinals uniform isn't my favorite of the bunch here. It has to be up against the right team here. Saw last week here against the Saints in week 1. Week 2 here, it looks really good against the Panthers. And also the pants color here. I'm glad one team didn't do the white pants here. It's good to see 2 different color pants here matchup here. A color on color pants and socks matchup. I appreciate that. I do want to see the Cardinals one day do the red jersey and white pants just to kind of see how that would look. But still overall, a really good uniform matchup I feel like not a lot of people are talking about. But the number 1 uniform matchup from week 2 of the 2025 NFL season, according to me, it's the second Monday night game between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Chargers with the white helmet, white jersey, the powder blue pants, the first debut of the powder blue pants with the powder blue socks. The Raiders here, classic home look. Silver helmet, black jersey, silver pants, and the black socks. A classic uniform matchup between a classic uniform and the Raiders here that haven't made changes in decades, between the Chargers where, yes, they've had multiple different uniforms throughout its history, but they've always nailed them out of the park. Like I said with the Chargers, 2 weeks in a row, there's a reason why their uniforms are the best in the league here. The powder blue pants, I'm so happy to see them here in the rotation. I'm glad they're actually being used with the white jersey. I'm glad the Chargers are finally doing the powder blue pants here. It's the first time they've done it. Like I said, they've had like a royal blue pants here with the color rush set here, but this is the first time they've had like a powder blue that matches their powder blue jersey. I like to see them using it with other jerseys here, particularly with the white jersey. And again, like the Raiders, they'll probably never change uniforms. It's a classic look. Plain look, but a classic look. It goes up good against everything. Even the helmet matchup here was pretty damn good. And that's my top 5 uniform matchups from week 2 of the NFL season. Let me know down below what you think. Did I get one wrong, one high, one low? Let me know how right and wrong I am. Should this honorable mention be number 2? Should the 1 be not on the list? Should 5 be 1, 1 not, 1 not? Let me know again down below. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to Fonz Talk Jerseys. We've got a bunch of stuff here coming up on the channel here, of course, with the weekly uniform matchups here. The NHL preview for the new uniforms. NBA new uniforms is coming out. That's going to be good too. Some other stuff showing off the collection a little bit more. Got a lot of things coming up here on the pipeline. You can follow the Instagram page too, at Fonz Talk Jerseys. Do some Instagram exclusive stuff on there, some clips, some shorter videos. Even some jersey exclusive stuff on there as well too, like the player jersey history. I'm kind of bringing up there, looking at the history of players with their jerseys in their career. You can follow my personal YouTube channel at Fonz Talk. If you want some non-jersey related stuff to kind of see what I'm all about, got some top 10, some vlogs, some stuff about my Ravens and Knicks and Mets, for example. A bunch of other things on there too. We're doing up a lot more on this channel. Definitely want to check that out. Link for that's down below. You can also follow my Instagram and TikTok at Fonz Falco. The links, again, for everything, like I said before, is down below. Like I said, for this series of the uniform matchups here, it's going to be coming on Wednesday. Going to be watching the games on Sunday. The Monday night game, make my list on Tuesday, record it, and get out to you by Wednesday. So stay tuned for that for the next couple of weeks. Well, now 15 weeks after watching this video. And like I said, a bunch of other stuff is cooking up on the channel. The studio's coming along nicely. Got a lot of stuff, exciting things coming up out here very soon. The road to 1,000 subscribers. It's coming very soon, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a good day, good night, good evening. Whenever you're watching said video, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.